Making friends as an adult is one of the hardest things I've learned to do. In my 20s and 30s, I focused so much on my fragile marriage and surviving my job, I had little left over for friends, or so I told myself. I didn't want to be friends with people I saw at the office while I was professional Joanne. I wanted the opposite. I was desperate to find sanctuary as home Joanne. Right before quitting my lawyer job, I met a woman who quickly befriended me. We had a lot in common, and she was older, which meant I automatically looked up to her. She became a mentor to me in many ways, and I put her on a pedestal, which was why it was all the more devastating when she ghosted me a year later. For a whole year after she mysteriously cut off contact with me, I kept replaying the final scenes of our last meeting, reanalyzing every last detail to try and figure out what it was I did wrong. I felt like her rejection of me meant that I was a bad person. So I was in my 40s, and I was crying all the time because this one person suddenly deemed me unworthy of her. And it made me wonder if that was wrong to invest in friendships. After all, maybe I'd be better off if I just went back to focusing exclusively on home Joanne. But it was when I was feeling my absolute worst that my friend Neiman said something that I needed to hear, but I could never bring myself to say. I hate that woman with all my heart. Yeah, I know, it's not the most mature thing to say or feel, but it validated how angry I was. His rage on my behalf gave me permission to believe it wasn't my fault, and that even if it was, I was still a good person who was totally allowed to feel hurt by this woman. We all need that person in our life who will defend and protect us when we feel beaten and down, and Neiman saying to me, I hate that woman with all my heart, it erected a shield around me when he saw I could no longer do it myself. So yeah, I'm not the best at making friends. I'm awkward and nerdy, and sometimes professional Joanne still takes over. But of one thing I am totally certain, I did something very right in finding Neiman, who continues to teach me what real friendship is every day.